Part A, the square root of 50. 50 is not a perfect square, but it contains a perfect square. What perfect square does 50 contain? 25. So you can rewrite this as the square root of 25 times the square root of 2, because 50 is 25 times 2. Oh, that's a times, not a minus there. What is the square root of 25? What is the square root of 2? Square root of 2, can't do anything with it. So square root of 50 simplifies to 5 square roots of 2. So in order to do this correctly, you pull out the largest perfect square for A, in B would be the perfect cube, in C would be the perfect fifth. You always want to pull out the biggest. Otherwise, if you don't, and you'll see this later on, you'll give yourself more work to do. So in part B, what is the largest perfect cube that goes into 250? 125. 125 times what is 250? 2. So breaking it up, the cube root of 125 times the cube root of 2. What is the cube root of 125? What is the cube root of 2? Cube root of 2. C. What is the largest perfect fifth in negative 64? Negative 2 is not a perfect fifth. Negative 32. There's a lot of themes going on here. That got boring. That's okay. So this would be the fifth root of negative 32 times the fifth root of 2. What is the fifth root of negative 32? Negative 2. Okay, that changed it up a little bit. And then times the fifth root of 2. What's the largest perfect square in this case that goes into 128? 16? Does 16 go into 128? But there is a bigger one. I think I'm hearing it. 64. Pick the biggest one. 64 times. How boring. They're not always going to be 2s, everyone. Gelato. Eight square roots of 2. Let's suppose that you did say 16. It would be 16 times what? 8? Which would give you 4 radical 8. But then the problem is 8 contains a perfect square. It contains 4. So you'd have to break it up yet again. And then you would get your 8 radical 2. So pull out the largest one you can. Sorry about that. Go away. Go away, Windows 8. All right, thank you. Pull out the largest one you can to avoid having more work to do.